Ba-da-dum, bum. Oh, hi, I'm streaming. Yes. Anyway, fresh off of playing Baldur's Gate 3, Tao left to do his tabletop stuff, and so now I'm going to play some Against the Storm. Uh, we're playing with a special modifier today, and it's only dangerous glades are found in this region, so all of the glades are dangerous. Not as tough as all the glades are forbidden, but still not exactly a cakewalk, let's just say that. I'm going to start with this middle caravan here. I was very tempted to go just 6 beavers so that, I get happy brain chemicals for making sure I was maximizing my wood gathering right off the bat. But then I noticed that I get, like, 10 people here, and I only get 8 people here. And I'm learning that starting with more people at first is very helpful. Not as helpful as making sure, I have some measure of food production from my starting items, but yeah. Wanted to get the plantation because it's 2-star food, and just a little extra meat because it was that or wood, and I feel like not having to worry about food for the first year or so is very helpful. Playing on Prestige 6, not the toughest. I should probably get used to playing Prestige 11, but I don't want to. Actually, when does all of your goods become worth less? Yeah, at 10, which is a huge difficulty spike, and it sucks. I don't, I don't like it. But we're not. That's why we're not playing it today. Because I just want a nice, easy game of Against the Storm. Nothing's wrong with that, I assume. Anyway, we're just like Royal Woodlands, Dangerous Glades, nothing else. Let's embark. Alright. Today's forest mysteries are: food production is increased by 80% during drizzle season. Well, that's nice. Nothing to build around, but it's nice that I can stockpile food pretty well. Humid climate, fuel consumption is increased for each hostility level. Boy, this makes you go through fuel real super fast during the storm, which is a little scary. But we're in the Royal Woodlands, and there's tons of wood, so probably that'll be fine. Absorption, blight rots has become more resilient. They take longer to get rid of. Shouldn't be too much problem unless I go really heavy into rain punk. Rough in the sky, global food production is slowed 15% for each hostility level, so make sure we've stockpiled a lot of food during drizzle, I guess. And finally, pay 3 wood for every villager in your settlement. If you don't, 2 people will leave, and that is level 4. So we need to make sure that we always have a lot of wood, and luckily that is basically just how I play Against the Storm, more or less, where I just get as much wood as humanly possible. Harpies in the Hearth, that's exactly what I wanted to start with, because that is very, very helpful. We also started out with a mushroom patch, which I'm going to go ahead and queue up to collect right away. Because we have harpies, and they get bonuses to collecting it, and so I don't feel bad about possibly missing out on bonus loot. Anyway, let's check what we get. Good blueprints to start out with. Leatherworker certainly ain't bad. Water skins provide good, if I can get a ranch, Leatherworker can translate into very good water skins, makes fabric, which I will definitely need for a lot of harpy houses. Brickyard, also very, very excellent. Bricks and pottery are both excellent as well, and having even terrible crystallized dew is still better than having none. I like both of these a lot. I'm gonna click Leatherworker, I think. The pigment can be used to upgrade harpy houses, and I kinda Definitely need a lot of cloth because the harpies start with very, very, very low initial resolve, so I need to make sure they get nice housing relatively quickly, and then I regret my decision because the workshop popped up. Alright. Do I actually take the supplier, though? I think I actually do. Everybody in this settlement eats biscuits, so basically I want to get flour and biscuits as soon as humanly possible. So, happy to click that. And then we get a granary. This leaves me with no good brick production. Which is fine-ish. It's not the end of the world. Kind of like the granary, there's it's doubling up on the fabric stuff, but like the pickled goods is actually really helpful, and the packs for the beavers, and honestly the packs of crops come up in so many orders that I feel like that's a fine choice. So we want to build the supplier immediately, and we don't have enough wood for it, so down goes the crude workstation, and yeah. I think I can unpause the game. Shucks, I know. Whoa there, cause unpausing the game, you're actually gonna play the game? Whoa. Slow down there, buckaroo. We're not even close to being prepared for that. Anyway, this is actually my favorite trio of races by far, because you got harpies for a lot of bonus early reputation, and then you got humans and beavers for nice late game reputation, and they all eat biscuits, which are not easy to make, but you know, when you only need one food type for all three races to have their complex food needs satisfied, it's a good time. I like that a lot. Hi. Okay. Zorg's secret ingredient, very strong, for sure. The only problem is nobody eats skewers. Sahilda's secret cookbook will make the harpies quite happy. Value-added tax, like, could do something. Cannibalism is good if you are struggling a lot. Mostly with food. Time. I do like Sahilda's secret cookbook a lot. I will want to make pies because humans and harpies both like them. And this just means I'll get infinity jerky, and the harpies will be super duper happy, and they're the hardest to make happy, so hopefully we'll get a pie production building later on. I think that's worth rolling the dice on. And now we just fast forward a bit until we get our orders, or this is built. Okay, usually I don't actually like opening orders at first. I tend to prefer, like, having, if not the crude workstation, like all of my initial production buildings, like, up and running already. Maybe even have a stockpile of planks just in case it's like, oh, you got to, you know, build X number of houses, and that's the order. Like, it's just good to keep set up, to have myself a little bit more set up than not at all set up before I go ahead and open the orders and maybe run into a timed order that I could have otherwise done if I was a little bit more established. So I'm gonna delay it. I'm gonna play like a smart player today, I guess. And we'll just let things run for a while. I'm going to have this harpy only make 2 planks and then be done. Alright, she's taken it to the thingy, which is excellent. And now I can build the supplier. I should just build it here. In fact, I should just build it here. Why am I not building it here? I like to save these sides for the houses just because it's prettier, but, you know, this is next to the warehouse. I should not be that precious with it. Gosh darn it. If there's one thing I should probably do less, it's be super duper precious with all of my things. But anyway, gonna build the supplier. We have plenty of bricks and we just got enough planks to build it completely. And then we'll make a bunch of planks in there. We'll be able to build the granary, which makes us better cloth, and then we'll only have to make bricks in the crude workstation if we absolutely 100% need them. Alright. So let's get just all the planks in the universe and get some harpies working on them. I tend to, like, if we're talking about, like, good planks, the lumber mill is, like, way better. It blows absolutely every other building out of the water for plank production. But supplier is good just because, like, especially early game, like, getting the ability to make flour this early on, while not immediately helpful, it's very good. And it could, in fact, actually be immediately helpful if I bothered putting down the field kitchen, but, like, I just don't like the field kitchen is the thing. It's good and it's a smart play, but I like being super efficient with everything, and the field kitchen is not. So I tend to not do that. Anyway, wait until we get enough planks built so we can build the granary and then start making cloth. It is what our human will be up to. In fact, I should take him off of woodcutting and put him to building right now. We might have to cut woodcutters during this storm because I'm a little late in getting up any good housing or any housing period. But we'll see. We're actually fine. That's good. Alright, my lone human will go into the granary because he gets a specialization bonus, which means he'll occasionally make extra cloth, which will be lovely. That's the basics done. So, time to get down some nice housing for everybody. Or at the very least, queue it up so that it eventually gets there. Alright, we'll make another little housing block over here. That'll be lovely and cute. And we will need two of the beaver houses, so we'll just put them here and here. And then we'll drop a park in the middle of here. This is way better for industrial buildings because it's a very short walk to the warehouse. But gosh darn it, in front of the hearth just feels like where you want all of your nice things to be. So that's why I put it there. Anyway, we got lots of people working on the base building materials that I will need. Cloth, planks, and everyone else is wood cutting, except for this harpy who's getting some mushrooms. Everyone's doing what I need them to do. I'm just going slowly because we're about to get newcomers, which we can welcome immediately. That'll be lovely. Definitely need to get housing up before year 2 hits, though. The coats the harpies bring last usually through the first storm, but not completely. So I have to make sure I have something to shore them up so that I can get through Hostility 1 next year. Both of these are like fine. That's a lot of coal. Like, that amount of coal could last me a very long time. Alright. Plus, another beaver means I can get another very efficient woodcutter in the colony. And that makes me happy. I don't know, what do you call these? Colonies? Settlements? I don't know. It's one of the two. The The one human that is left over is just going to be a builder for a while, which I'm very happy with, and I think I can just fast forward a bit. I am pretty well set up now. Not perfectly set up, but I'm well enough that I think I'm going to choose an order. Late storm is a pretty good time because sometimes the orders are, hey, pop into some dangerous glades and solve the problem there. And you want to try to pop those dangerous glades either early storm or late storm or early drizzle, because then it's a lot better for you because you have more time to deal with them before the next storm hits. Whew, Impetuous Explorer is really, really tempting. Super duper tempting. Rich Harvest is probably like the smart play. +1 to pack of crops, and you know, we have a granary to make 2-star packs of crops, so +1 2 packs of crop production means we could, if we got like any food boosting nonsense whatsoever, we could go really crazy with trading crops during the game. But this is a free blueprint, and pickle jars, and parts. It's so valuable. I'm clicking it. I want it. Hello. And here's another cleared into glade events. I kind of want the trading post, to be honest. This will get me some tools, which I might be able to use to finish a dangerous glade event. All I need to do is get down a trading post. Housing estate. Shelters. I have to have 6 shelters. Gosh. Like, all of these are very useful. Is housing estate really going to be what I do, though? I hate putting down shelters. I like to put down the nice shelters. The nice houses. But this is like just so doable, it's almost criminal not to click on it. Especially since it gives me a blueprint, which is amazing. Plus the parts, plus the bonus one for packs of goods. Just a lot of good things to say about it. Okay. But, as with any timed order, you have to focus on them. So, we turn down the priority for literally everything. And then I just shove 6 houses down wherever they'll fit. There's no point getting fancy with it. They just need to exist in the next 3 minutes. So we'll just do that, and that. That'll be fine. The 6 shelters are now highest priority. We have plenty of wood for them. Just need to make sure we have plenty of builders working on it. So I think I will cut my... I'll cut one of my harpies from the supplier to stop plank production, and probably the human on the granary too. Maybe the harpy on the woodcutter camp. Although I think I kind of need to cut into this dangerous glade like now, because I have a time to order to get 2 dangerous glade events complete, and there ain't no guarantee I'll find 2 I can complete this early. On that note as well, I will need to put down an early trading post. Not my favorite thing to do, but it is the thing I must do to complete this. Okay, yeah. We do have plenty of food also. I can cut this herbalist. Okay, that's 4 builders. And the housing is the highest priority. Like, theoretically, that 4 builders should be able to put up 6 shelters in 3 minutes. Theoretically. If it's looking sus of if victory is not looking good, I'll just like stop everybody doing what they're doing and just focus on shelter building. But, you know, I feel like 4 is probably overkill already. Yeah. Yeah, we're already like halfway done and we're only a third of the way through the timer. So we're probably good. And hey, this will help with resolve too. These guys are diligently chopping towards the dangerous glade, which is good. 20 minutes, 17 minutes seems like a lot of time to do 2 glade events, but like, glade events themselves can take like 7 minutes, so like, you know, you pop it open, then you're like, oh, well, I need to get all the things I need to do that, and then I also need to spend the time doing it. It can be rough. Hi, okay. Ooh, I do oh so love Master Blueprint when all I have are small camps. And it's especially important here because there's nothing but dangerous glades on this map. And dangerous glades tend to have a majority 2-star gathering nodes, so the Master Blueprint will basically allow me to use every node we have in the entire game, which will be very helpful. I like Calming Water even though it's kind of like bad, but that's a deeper discussion for another day. We want to do the obviously good thing. I'm not going to open any orders. I've got 2 timed orders that I need to focus on. If I get another timed order that requires a lot of focus, I will want these to have been completed, basically. Alright, last house is going up. We have a full minute and 10 seconds to spare. That one was as smooth and easy as my subconscious brain told me it would be, so that's nice. In fact, you could probably just send people back to work now. Yep, housing estate is done. +1 to pack production. It's kind of crazy good, actually, because you can, you know, make... It includes packs of crops, so like if we started getting an absolute truckload of food, we could start like trading real early, and that would be pretty fantastic. Also, fantastic, the service building right away. Only has treatments, only the harpies care about it, but it has good passives. I like that. Ooh. Interesting. Very interesting. The greenhouse is basically just a biscuit making machine, so I'm super tempted to click on that. It does require a drizzle geyser, which I'm not guaranteed to find. Scribe might be a smarter play. Scrolls and ale are all going to be extremely useful for the setup we have here: harpies, beavers, and humans. And having tools in an having the ability to make tools in an emergency is also very nice. This is probably the better play, but I want the greenhouse, because if I'm lucky I'll find a drizzle geyser, start making basically infinity food with the fertile soil, and ship the food out for money, and basically just win through having a lot of money. Which is one of my favorite ways to win. Alright, we have found a withered tree. This is a nice one. It's relatively benign. It just makes assists burn longer, which means it could take a very long time to destroy Blightrot cysts, and we're going to get them in year 3 no matter what. But that's all it does, which is nice, because if I want to cleanse it and get the bonus reputation, it takes a lot of prep work. It needs metal, or coats, or reeds, none of which I have access to right now. I could just cut it down, and the Voice of the Forest wouldn't actually do anything, which would be lovely. And then I would get a nice bundle of stuff. +2 to herb production, like, could come in handy. It's not like bad. I am on a timer though. I do need to complete 2 glade events, and I am presented with two very easy to complete glade events, like right here in front of me. Yeah. I think when I'm on a timer, I can't be too precious with it. I'm just gonna chop it down. I'm gonna chop it down for all this nice bonus loot. I'm not upset about it, but that should get us the two glade events complete within plenty of time, and that should be good enough. I do need a builder somewhere. We have no fabric, right? Because we never delivered any of it. That's fair. Madam, possibly Sir Harpy, I need you to stop collecting mushrooms and start building stuff. So if you could just finish that one and then get to building, that would be lovely. You can also finish the trading post quest. It would be relatively safe to open my new orders now, because we have our two Glade events in the process of being completed. So it's perfectly reasonable to start to open up new ones, even if they're timed. But you know, there's a chance we'll get a timed one where it's like, oh god, all hands on deck, or we can't finish this one. So I'd prefer to wait until at least one of these events is done and some of my workforce is freed up. They're both going to be done in around 2 minutes, which is like end of drizzle, approximately. So, I mean, it's worth the wait. I'm going to be patient. Trading post, done. I'm going to give up a ton of my amber to turn that in. Get a bunch of tools and parts and biscuits. Lovely. The biscuits might actually get us through the storm and make people happy. We definitely whiffed on the blueprints. I'm gonna get the Weaver from Impetuous Explorer. The distillery's okay. Gives wine and porridge, both of which I could use. Barrels I don't think are gonna happen without a really good source of metal. The Druid's Head is fine. I have a plantation. I could turn plant fiber into oil, and that can help. It also makes, like, very bad coats. Well, it makes coats inefficiently, is what I'm saying. Ah, boy, I kind of want to re-roll this really bad. I don't want any of this, but I'm going to hold off on it for the moment. None of this interests me that much. Don't have a kiln, I don't have a rain mill, so I don't care about making biscuits in either of them. Obsidian sickles can be very helpful, granted, but I don't know, the 10 amber might be more useful than I think. I might actually spend it on a reroll. Unfortunately, we did not find a drizzle geyser. They're slightly more ubiquitous in small glades, but this map has no small glades. It only has big old dangerous glades. So that's a little rough. Man, is re-rolling this just stupid picky? It might just be the stupidest, most picky maneuver I could do. I think it paid off, though. Brick production and pie production are amazing. As our copper bars, we can get copper from the clay pits. So yeah, gosh, furnace is a great pickup. I'm very happy with that reroll. Why? Never ever punished. Never punished. I'm a streamer, I don't get punished. Gosh, that means we can actually just start making pies, doesn't that? It's probably also worth dropping a field kitchen down too now. If we are going to start making flour and getting into the complex food stuff, making biscuits is a good idea. I don't think I can wait around to find Drizzle Geyser before I start exploiting this, though. We definitely need farming going sooner rather than later, so I'm just gonna turn it into a plantation for the moment. Gotta put down a blight post for sure, because next year we're gonna have blight rot, and I want to get that up before my brain decides it needed to eject that information for like something random, like an internet meme or something, because I'm in real danger of that happening, just in general. I also forgot that I turned down the priority on all of my buildings. Actually would prefer those to be high. Hey, the timed event's completed. Excellent. Super excellent. We get those. It means I no longer want to build fabric in here, weirdly enough. And now I want to make a weaver somewhere, let's say over here is fine. Like, I would love to have the entrance a little closer to the warehouse. Maybe back here is fine. Back here is fine, yeah. Anyway, this is a lovely one-to-one conversion of plant fiber to fabric. It's very efficient. I will like that a lot. We do, however, need the houses built. I'm going to turn the priority up on those, actually, because we're going into storm relatively soon. I should leave 2 builders up for the moment as well, and I think I'll open the orders. Give us a little bit more direction. These are all hard to do, unfortunately. Like, if I found the artisan, I'd be pretty happy to pick up that blueprint, I think. Carpenter, a lot less so. Oil is a little hard to make work in most situations. Basically, I don't expect me to be able to easily do either of those, so I'm going to click on the one that I like the rewards more of. +2 flour production means more food, sure. Clothing for the people. Fulfill your villagers' clothing need 35 times. We're going to have to do this eventually, so I'm pretty happy to click on that. Oh, right, and it's also retroactive. Good. Yeah, the 50 coats the Harpies came with automatically finishes this. So that's real good. Just click that and get her a reputation point and a new blueprint. I did say that if I saw the artisan pop up, I'd probably take it. So I guess it's time to put my money where my mouth is. Let's pick up the artisan. This is a great pickup. I'm pretty darn happy to see. We can have a weaver across from our coat production. That will be super duper lovely. And once we find some way of getting luxury goods, we can actually start fulfilling luxurious delivery. And that'll be great. That'll be super duper. Good. Gonna keep, normally I'd have a harpy on the herbalist camp right now, but we definitely need more than one builder to get the housing up before the storm hits. The harpy houses definitely need to go down like as a priority, because if we don't get them down as a priority, harpies will start to leave because they're very persnickety. Okay. We want for sure the weaver and the furnace to be high priority as well. Houses first, but then we want the basic material buildings done. So we want to have bricks and the best fabric production we can get, for sure. And that'll be good. Alright, Harpy housing is down. That should do to get us through the storm easy enough. Level 2 hostility. We'll be using a lot more fuel, but that's probably fine. Newcomers have arrived as well. Kind of fine with taking these guys, honestly. Yeah, having 6 beavers on woodcutting sounds delicious to me. So we'll do that. This does mean we need another Harpy house, though. Not critically, but it will be nice. Case in point. Let's put you in the supplier so you're happier. If we can get the Weaver down, we can put Harpies in there, and it might solve our resolve problem. It definitely feels like I will be halting clear cutting this storm. Sure does feel like I will be halting clear cutting this storm. Yeah. Harpies are not happy. Yeah, even putting them both in the Weaver where they're very happy to work is not helping out a lot. I don't think the Artisan's gonna get up in time for me to do much with it, so I guess we will go down to 2 woodcutters. Ick. Alright. Is what it is. We deal. Alright. I really need to find a Drizzle Geyser. I don't want to resort to rain collectors. They're terrible. I'm worried I may end up having to. Alright. Plantation's done. Quite happy to put humans on there to fertilize the ground. Flaxfield could be useful. I mean, I need to start gathering like crazy pretty soon. Because we have to clear this overwhelmed gatherer's debuff at some point. Oh, we don't have to, but it's, you know, makes gathering half as fast, and that's not a debuff I want to sit with for a long time. We can turn mushrooms into flour. But, like, how can we make biscuits? We would need to wait for our first berry crop, so I'm reluctant to turn food we can eat into food we can't eat right now. We can't eat grain, so that's actually fine to turn into flour for the moment. We could get somebody on here making biscuits out of berries and flour. Preferably someone who's not in a super duper critical position like the 2 Weavers who are doing actually nothing right now. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, definitely want a Harpy making coats. She's basically going to be making coats for the rest of the game. Okay, everyone's pretty happy. Can I get away with a woodcutter now? Not really. Yeah, not really. I have to wait until the storm's basically over. The storm's basically over now. Alright. Let's think, what glade do we want to pop open? Probably this one. It's really close by, very easy to pop into. It's a very natural way to expand, in fact. Gives me more warehouse space. You guys are not doing anything because we have no flour or berries, which is fair. Ooh, pardon me. It's a big yawn. I should not need to yawn that much. Alright, what do we got? Trapper's Camp. I think we can safely dismantle for parts. No, actually, it takes fewer parts to rebuild it if I wanted to make a Trapper's Camp. Don't really need it, but it is definitely nice to have. Haulers have more. I definitely would prefer sending this to the Citadel. So I'm going to need to make a makeshift post. And I'm going to need to make some provision packs. Tout sweet. Yeah, we need at least 9, so I'll set it to like, well, 12, because we're making 4 each time we make some packs, which is actually very nice. Got some more fertile ground, which is nice to see, but no geyser. No geyser at all. I really don't want to rely on rain collectors. They're expensive in terms of parts, and they very rarely have the capacity to get through a full year of greenhouse harvesting. But I don't think I can afford not to use them right now, unfortunately. Yeah, probably just gonna have to put one down, despite my hatred. Traders nearly on their way, but I'm just gonna open this anyway. Hi! Free oil for making flour is nice. Just free stuff is good. I like free stuff. I think I can feel free to open these orders too. With the plantation +1 to berry production is definitely relevant to my interests. So too is +1 to plank production though, and neighborhood level 2 is like, we're basically already there. We just need to put down some decorations. That seems good. Luxury or the Forum? Making me regret not picking up the scribe again, are you? Probably the Forum, because it gives me the Forum blueprint, and more blueprints, more better. And that's all I really need to consider on that one. Everyone's kind of doing what I need them to do right now, unfortunately. But I need to free up some people, also. Maybe you. We still don't have a lot of flour, if like any. I guess you can be a builder. Need more people. Maybe I should have brought those people in instead of sending them back to the Citadel. I didn't know. Anyway, the makeshift post and the blight post are now very high priorities. Oh gosh, we can't make the furnace because we have no bricks. We have no bricks. That's why it's taking forever to build. That makes perfect sense. Alright. Wait for this person to be done with their flour. Have them build. And be goodish, I guess. Hello, Farlef. Anything you can help me with? Haulers move faster, but I don't really have any. 2 bricks for 10 pottery. I mean, if I was making a ton of pottery, this would be really great, but I'm not. Reinforced axes is just generally good. I would definitely click on that, but I do need the 15 amber to do the event. So if I'm going to be clicking on that, I need to make sure I have gotten 7 amber elsewhere, which I can do by just chucking resin at them. So let's do that. Cool. Faster woodcutter is always good. Everyone's happily housed. I could start taking down these shelters. There's probably no need for it, but they're kind of in my way of making the town pretty. And so therefore there is a great need for it, in my opinion. Yeah, all you have to do is make this one set of bricks. And that will be enough to make the furnace where we make better bricks. So I want you to make those bricks and then stop. Yes, good. Bricks are delivered and they're going to go right to building. Excellent. What is my next step from here? I probably want to move these guys over here. I need the space cleared out. Kind of same thing with these guys. Rain collector is done. I kind of need the builders though. I really do not have enough people to spare for like anything. Hey, the makeshift post is done. Good. Get those packs of provisions made quickly. Like, no trading until this is done is not a big deal, but I would rather not get an impatience point for no reason if I could prevent it. So yeah, once 4 packs of provisions are made in here, so like once this person like is building it, I can turn it in here and I can turn this off and it'll be good. Getting ingredients. Why did you only bring 4 eggs? Why didn't you bring a ton of eggs? And then be complete. I don't know. Seems weird she'd make 2 trips. Well, that's something I shouldn't, like, even be noticing, really. Guess it's nice to have a little bit of extra metal, for sure. I have kind of forgotten how desperately I need bricks for a brief period, so let's make sure somebody is making bricks. I mean, the coats are nice, don't get me wrong, but like, I'm really feeling the lack of manpower right now. I don't want to cut woodcutters very much, because I kind of need space cleared out. Just need more people. That's one reason I started with 10 people, because I do feel like early game I am scraping for peeps. He's rough. Anyway, I need you to make many brick. We can cap pies at 30 for right now. But I need 5 bricks very quickly. You're done with the provision packs. Good. Alright, I'm gonna have to pull some woodcutters. I need the bricks made now. And we can get this going. There's no penalty for working on it, so I don't feel the need to get more than one person on it right now. But right now, we need to watch these guys like a hawk. Because we need the bricks made quickly. Started right in on pies, which is like fine. How's our berry harvest doing? It's not bad. Definitely need a road and this space cleared out more, now that I look at it. Let's clear that out. We need that space cleared out for beaver houses. That'll do. These guys could go over like here, help clear this area out. In fact, maybe they just want to go over here where the last one was and help just clear the area out. It's fine. I want to get into another dangerous glade next year. Despite having a rain collector, I would really like to have a drizzle geyser, if I can manage. What's the prettiest orientation I can make with these 3 greenhouses? I don't know. Problem is there really isn't one. Put 2 in a row here, I guess. I don't know. It's fine. I should stop overthinking the aesthetics of things and start like focusing on the actual gameplay. If you can imagine. Is there space enough down here for my usual setup? Not really. Hey, new people. That's actually helpful. We don't need beavers as much anymore. Parts are pretty precious. Probably wouldn't mind those for sure. Alright. Probably gonna need another harpy house now. Let's get that very specific tree chopped down. Gotta get some flower beds down. They can be moved later, otherwise I would be twitching in impotent rage about how unaesthetically pleasing the placement is here. But for now, we won't worry about it. How's the furnace doing? You're making pies. Okay, well, very, very good. I need the bricks delivered immediately. So I need the blight post made. I need to get at least some purging fire created. Because otherwise, we'll get the hearth corrupted and people will die. And I don't want that. Okay. Bricks have been delivered. Theoretically, the blight post should be the top priority of it. All 2 builders. Well, all 4 builders actually, now that I look at it. Now that I use my eyes to see. I thought there were 2 because like in my brain, somewhere in the depths of my weird brain, I'd already assigned those 2 harpies to the blight post that hasn't been built yet. So I didn't count them as builders. But now they do. They're gonna make some purging fire. That should get done within plenty of time to keep the hearth from being corrupted and killing people. So that's nice. That's nice for us. Also means we can pull a lot more people from the furnace. That's for sure. I'll get you on fabric production because you like it there. Artisan's good. We're kind of not making pickled goods at all, really. So that's fine there. Need somebody in the furnace making pie. Alright, that'll do. Okay, I think I can safely fast forward again. It's good water. Alright, 3 hostility is probably too high. So, it's not? What? People are still sticking around? That's weird. Alright. We'll see how long that lasts. Alright. Blight is now no longer at I will kill people levels, so that's comforting. I also need another beaver house. Not all of our beavers have homes. Well, have nice homes. This cluster of shelters it's doing its job of making good temporary housing. I'd prefer much nicer permanent housing, but, you know. I can't have all the nice things immediately. Yeah, we're just gonna cruise through the storm, I guess. I credit the Coats. The Coats have been doing an excellent job for us. There we go, advanced district done. This will not bump me up a hostility level, so I'm pretty happy to click on that and get a new blueprint. Ooh, interesting stuff. Hmm. Kiln's really strong just in every game ever. Clothier would be like just okay. I think I'll just pick the thing that's always strong in every game ever. That seems like an okay idea. Picking the strong thing. Put it next to that for aesthetics purposes. I might want to consider having some packs of provisions kicking around just so I can do some trading later on. So I think I will. I only really care to have one person in the Blight Post making Purging Fire right now, so let's pull one and make them a Herbalist. Sounds good. Alright. Survived year 3. Let's see what we get now. There's some good picks here, for sure. Survivor bonding is just good. Flat out. It's very good. The dual carriage system is also very good. It's especially good when I'm struggling to, I'm struggling with a low population. Because getting the goods transported between buildings easily saves you a lot of trips back and forth between the warehouse. So this makes things more efficient. This also makes people more efficient, but not quite as efficient as this. But the +1 to global resolve is very nice. Anything that gives global resolve is very nice. I'll pick the transports. That feels like an oak. Feels like I can't be upset with that decision, at least. The forum certainly wouldn't be a bad blueprint to pick up, but I don't have any money, so that's not happening. Caches? Certainly a better reward than this. Yeah, I guess we'll do that one. Maybe we'll get around to it. Who knows? Yep. Guess that's that. Want to make the road out to the plantation now for sure. Love to pave it, but that's not happening for a while. Definitely need more people. I need somebody in the rain collector, and I want a bunch of humans in the greenhouse. But we can't have any of that right now. So we just have to sit here and stew in upsettedness. Which is a word. And no one can tell me otherwise. Alright, got some reputation from the Harpies. Bumped up hostility level, but so be it. I could trade stuff to Sir Renwald there, but I don't know. Semi-low difficulty right now. I don't feel the need to go too extreme on exploiting all of my resources to their absolute fullest at its absolute earliest. Definitely be more interested in making that getting that trapper's camp if there was any meat on the map right now, but there's not. So I find it difficult to care. How are you doing? You finished the packs. That's good. You get back to building then. Maybe even put you on stone cutting? Sure. No good trade routes available. Definitely don't want to give up my very limited number of parts for money. At least not right now. Greenhouse is being made. Excellent. What are we making flour out of these days? We can make them out of mushrooms. It's not like... It's not a war crime. Put it that way. We're capped on pie. My god, that's a surprise. I guess you can stop doing what you're doing there. And we can get people on the rain collector greenhouse, huh? I guess we can. I guess we can. Newcomers will not be here until clearance, but oh well. Nothing's perfect. Could take you off the blight post. We're nearly capped on fuel anyway. And I could use the labor power. So we'll get her building. The newcomers have shown up. Lovely. Alright, I'm picking 5 either way, so basically I'm only looking at the balance of people I'll get. And I'm leaning real heavy towards this, because I will need a lot of humans to make my greenhouses nice and efficient. So let's do that. It's gonna be real hard to make use of the greenhouse, granted, given that we have exactly 0 way of getting drizzle water right now, which is why I really wanted that geyser, but I continue to be denied that. It's very rude of them. I also need to look at where I'm going to expand next. Breaking this glade would make the expansion a lot, like, faster. Because if I expand this way, I will need to break into 2 to make good use of this. Which certainly isn't the end of the world. I do want to break into both of these. Tough choice. This area is mostly cleared out to my satisfaction now. It's enough that our roads are certainly good. That's fine. Herbalist camp has run out. Oh my god. Ooh. 2-star biscuits is nice. Skewers is less nice. Is this really worth it just for 2-star biscuits? Probably. Alright, we'll take it. I don't like it, but I will take it. We can drop the cookhouse down like there. That seems fine. It's a real big building. Like 4x3 is like very rare for this game. It's kind of weird that they chose the cookhouse to be the biggin. So something more, I don't know, dramatic or something. How are you doing? You basically have turned all of our drizzle water into food, which is what I wanted you to do. Problem is, you're probably out of stuff to do now. Yeah, he's all out of water, which makes perfect sense. Could get people in the kiln. Certainly would be nice to turn wood into coal and make it last way longer. It's not crazy. This might be good enough. We'll see. Almost certainly have to cut woodcutters though. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, I definitely should have cut woodcutters because we hit 4 and that pushed us over the breakpoint where I have to pay 72 wood. Ick. That was a mistake. I should have paid more attention. But I didn't. Yeah, the herbalist camp. I completely forgot about it. Go get berries. Go get berries and deplete those resource nodes. I need those resource nodes depleted as fast as possible so that we can get rid of this slow gathering speed. Anyway, I'm gonna fast forward a bit. I'm relatively sure we are safe in terms of resolve to get through the Storm 4. Ugh. Sell flour, it's a terrible price. Don't really want to sell at a really terrible price in general. Alright, help cut through here. May as well put the humans on collecting veggies while they're not doing anything important. What are you lacking, bricks? Yeah, it certainly wouldn't be bad to put an extra person on the furnace. Harpy resolve is low. What? How could you betray me like this? Harpy, I trusted you. I even gave you a job making pie, and you love pie. Alright, if you go in the weaver, and you go in the artisan, that should handle it. Without my having to pull more people or sacrifice in the hearth. So that's fine. Good stretch. Oh, here comes an even better one, I think. Yes. Good stretches. Okay. Storm over. Let's reconfigure a wee bit. Get these guys back in the camp. Get as many people as we can spare on rain collecting. Though that's not a lot we can spare from, honestly. You can stop making coal. And you be in the greenhouse to use the drizzle water. Guess that'll be fine. What's our next blueprint? 3 mushrooms for grain. That'd be lovely if I was making grain even a little, but I'm not. Herb and root production increase for biscuits. We are planning to produce a lot of biscuits, but we're not planning to produce any roots. The increasing +1 to herb production is certainly nice, don't get me wrong. But I feel like I could get something stronger, like hostility reduction. Biscuit diet? Probably not. Clay delivery line isn't bad. Make sure I always have something I could turn into bricks at least. Probably wholly unneeded given all the clay I have around here. It's not that much. Could be more. It's fine. Hello Zorg, what do you got for me today? A lot of stuff I can't really use, so goodbye, sir. Now I've infused rainwater. I would need to make a second rain collector for this. And if there's something I hate more than making a rain collector, it's staffing a rain collector. So I think we're gonna click on this. This is expensive, but +2 to pipe production will come in very handy, as will 24 tools. So let's just do that. Greenhouse isn't doing anything. Probably because we haven't developed any water yet. Fair enough. You are capped on fabric, so you go build stuff. Should pop into this now, I think. Game. Oh, I had the wrong axe thing. Okay, that would do it. I clicked the wrong thing. It tends to make the game not work as well as I expect it to. Zorg is leaving. This is a good price. This is not. Not even a little. It doesn't feel like I have enough mushrooms to justify giving them away. At least not yet. I need more drizzle water and more greenhouses to get that going that crazy. Alright, what do we got here? The Forsaken Crypt. Destroys amber and wine if not dealt with. Calming the spirits. I don't have any way of making luxury goods still. If I tear it down, I get +3 global resolve is real nice. Very, very nice. Plus I get some tablets. Sure. Let's just tear it down. Get ourselves a billion hostility and deal with it. Do I have no amber? I have no amber. Ah, that's hilarious. The event doesn't do anything. That's nice. could have popped this open for some stuff and then done this, but whatever. I'm not gonna second guess myself. More humans? Sure. Human housing, beaver housing. Do also need to upgrade the hearth at some point and put down a service building. I mean, it could just be the bathhouse. It's not illegal to do that. And for these guys, I don't have anywhere near enough meat to send them back to the citadel, so I guess I'll just forget it. Sorry about the radio silence there. It was a little lost in thought. Also, I'm feeling weirdly sleepy. It's unusual. We have enough people around for this. Definitely want to make as many biscuits as we can, as fast as we can. Oh, hey! I didn't notice the drizzle geyser was up there. Oh, that's a huge get. Very happy to see that. Okay, definitely need 2 people in the supplier. This is all like fine-ish. Don't need people in the rain collector. And the furnace, you and the weaver. That'll all do just fine. How many planks is that? 4? How many more do we need? 7? Alright. I guess there's not a real rush on the planks then. Since we don't have enough to make it anyway. Once this is done, oh man. Will you ever hear from my lawyer? I clearly don't know what I'm talking about. Have the planks been designated for that yet? If it's designated for this stuff, we don't need the beaver house right now. Put that towards the crypt, please. And these 2. Who took those? It's a different builder. Okay, this is timed, people. I need the planks over here. Okay, they're allocated. Good. No blight rot today, so that's good. Almost out of drizzle water, but hey, the pipe pump's done. Huzzah. Ooh, right. That thing. beavers remain this upset? I'm not even sure. Anyway, I need more people making coats, for sure. You stop cutting wood. You can go to the Stonecutters camp. The humans... I'm not sure what I want them to do, actually. Maybe just builders for now. Very much hoping that more biscuits and more coats will make the beavers happy enough to stay. But yeah, basically we want infinity biscuits. I guess if we hit 200 you should stop, but it doesn't feel likely. I'll have to pay a bunch of wood because of the sacred flame rituals. Don't want two people to up and leave on me. I'm hoping this +3 to global resolve does, well, I mean, it will do something, but I hope it does more than something? I guess? I don't know. Beavers are leaving. Probably need to just stop all clear cutting. Stop going down. Come on. Thank you. Also need to open up caches if I can. Just don't have any tool production. Just a bunch of tools that could be used for it. Why do I feel tired? It's ridiculous. By the way, if you're watching, you can always join in on the game as a Forest Guardian or as a villager, if you want to help or hurt, respectively. But, you know, I'm quite content just chilling. Alright. Storm's over. Let's see what we get. Ooh! Free metal for growing berries. Yeah? Every time? Yeah, every time. Can I grab a bunch of that from you? Yes, yes I can. Good. Free metal will be lovely. Hey, free metal. Ha 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 ha. Gosh, do I want hostility reduction or survivor bonding? I have a drizzle geyser, so calming water can, like, do something now. Unfortunately, it does not count greenhouse usage, but it counts a lot of other stuff, including the cookhouse. So let's make sure the cookhouse is juiced up and ready to go. I want to make as many biscuits as humanly possible. Trapper's camp was destroyed? Did I blow it up by accident? Maybe I did. Maybe my brain broke and I destroyed it instead of rebuilding it. Probably did. Whatever. It's fine. I need to get in there too. There's so much to do now. Almost in the Stonecutters camp. Let's extend the road out so we can roll out. I think it's fine to just break into this glade right now, because this is like done. Yeah, this is actually just done. Cut the wood over here. You could probably get off of the Weaver given that we're capped. Probably. I don't really need the rain collector anymore, which is nice, but I might want to upgrade the geyser pump at some point as well. Mayhap. But for now, I'm going to be happy with my overcharged biscuit production. Love it if I could do the same for pies, but I would need stormwater for that. And I don't really have a renewable source of that right now. More people, hello. More humans? Maybe. I'm not sure. I mean, they're both fine. This might be too many people at once, but it's not like we have a lack of jobs for them, so maybe it's fine. Put what on the blight post, because it's year 6. We will definitely need somebody prepped and ready to fight the blight. We want to make packs of crops. We need 25 of them. Let's make them in here. Still can't quite do pickled goods yet. Although we're getting free oil. We don't have any leather though. I don't know. Maybe it's fine. Maybe I could just turn this on and it'll be fine. Okay. Another person in the greenhouse. Make sure that's all getting used up. Someone else in the cookhouse, maybe? I don't know. Oop. Got into that one. What do we have now? Escaped convicts. Not my favorite. We can make training gear. We also have enough tools to just do this, which I may choose to do. Granted, we have training gear production, but we don't have tool production. Tools are at least precious right now. And theoretically, given that we have a lot of crystallized dew now, we could pretty easily do the training gear thing. And that would be fine. So let's do that. Let's get 2 people working on it. We'll make 30 training gear. Be happy about that. You know, just keep going, I guess. I need another hearth is what I really need. Which is why I, you know, cut all this down. But I need it now, and not before. Man, I need this trapper's camp up and running too. Can't send them off without meat. I can't get meat without a trapper's camp. Yeah, I did just salvage this one, I think. Yeah. Oh well. I wasted 3 parts. Like a stupid little ninny. But it's okay. I forgive myself. This time. We're capped on purging fire. Just make 15, it's fine. Gonna be using at least 5 tonight this storm. No mushrooms whatsoever, huh? That's a surprise. Guess we can also make roots into flour, but boy, I would have bet anything that we were getting enough mushrooms to support a juiced up cookhouse at this point. But maybe not. Want to make sure I have a lot of pies being made. Someone can be on the trapper's camp. How's those training gears coming along? You've made 20 of them. That's good. It's definitely good. Yes, delivering them. Good. Is one of you gonna start making training gear again? You are. Excellent. That will equal 30. Now we can ignore it and get back to fabric. Lovely. Training gear doesn't count as a luxury good, does it? It does. Oh. Although I also have just 40 scrolls lying around. Can I turn that into 10 packs of luxury goods? I think so. In fact, I'm pretty sure the answer is yes. So let's do that. Get luxurious delivery done. Not too worried about turning in the forum yet. I'm mildly worried about turning this in though, so let's get that rolling. That one got done. Excellent. Drizzle guys are still pumping away, it's good. Okay. Now I can put down the new hearth. I'll have it facing the first one for reasons. Yep. I think I will need another one of every home, which is fine. It's pretty straightforward if nothing else. Good, 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 good. Ooh, stop sitting in the center of them, dude. Dude. Dude, I need that space. Dude. Dude. Dude, what are you doing? My brain's off. I'm sorry. I hope you don't mind, I'm just going to be brainless for a bit. If it was tragic, I know, but it is what it is. Just his brain melted. Alright, you are done with the training gear, right? Yes, you are. Aren't you delivering it? You probably are. Yeah, you're fetching it. Good. I guess you're just literally doing nothing, so I can make you a builder again. Packs of crops are good. I don't have a critical mass of berries yet. I might have enough to sell right now, though. At least a couple. That should do. This is going on just fine. Think I'm okay? Yeah, more or less. Do need to make packs of building materials. We're sitting at max cloth, so let's make building materials out of cloth. just need 20 of them. That's, well, it's a lot actually, but we'll be fine. I think I'll just let it run. We have pickled goods being made. That's lovely. I want to cap that at like 30 though, because we only have so many. Beavers kicking around. Hey, the bathhouse is done. Excellent. That is a huge boost to production speed if I can manage to get enough people in it. Which is a trick in itself sometimes. Rain collector, not really interested right now. Guildhouse, I haven't done anywhere near enough trading to justify that. Don't need skewers. Monastery? It's pretty good. Can serve ale, do religion things, and it reduces hostility by 1 level, which is very, very lovely. Certainly not upset about picking that up. It's your problem. No bricks. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. The furnace is a bit overloaded in terms of work. Can't really get below 4 hostility right now. Minorly scary, but I guess we'll deal with it. In fact, can we just go up a level? We can. Alright. Okay, we can run this many woodcutters. The rest can go into the bathhouse, I guess. Furnace is needed. Blight post is about to be absolutely critical. Well, that's pretty critical. You actually have run out of stuff to collect. So let's put you in here. Call it good. Being done, right? Yeah. Where do we get that 10 extra training gear from, anyway? I don't know. I guess we can shove it into boxes and sell it. Hey, luxurious delivery's done. Good. This will bump me up a hostility level. I need to be cautious of that. And be cautious of not having enough housing for everybody. Maybe I don't click this button quite yet, because it'll bring in 4 people. Okay. Turns out we're waiting for a bit. Do you need 2 people on this? Not really. Alright. It'll get done in time either way. That'll be good. I'm definitely pondering a Forsaken Altar at this point. I have 2 perks in the waiting, and it certainly would make things a lot easier. I think I convinced myself. Alright, we'll fast forward a bit. Hopefully this hearth gets finished soonish. 'ish. Needs a lot of bricks. A lot of things need a lot of bricks. Where are you collecting anything from, sir? Good and gracious sir. I don't understand. Don't know if I want to bring in 7 people. We're not exactly in a perfect position right now. Maybe we're in a position that's good enough. I'm not sure where we're gonna find a way to get through our next hostility level. Things are a little spooky. Any help for me, Vlies? +1 to resolve for everybody is real good. Don't mind that at all. More resin from trees. I mean, like, I'm not doing anything with it. That's the problem. Alright, we'll take those rewards. Make our food stretch out a bit further. That'll be lovely. Exponential mushrooms are really good with the greenhouse. Seems good to me. That's a lot of people. I can probably absorb it though. It's not crazy. Certainly have enough jobs available. Alright. Greenhouse is going down soon. That'll be good. Go there. You can go here and here. Woodcutters camps are fully saturated. Just good. Put you on the trappers camp. Put you on the stonecutters camp. Let's make sure the cookhouse is fully filled, because we still need infinity biscuits. We also need infinity flour and planks, which is a little rough right now. What's the smart play anyway? I'm not sure. Good enough meat for these guys yet? No, but we somehow got enough bugs for them, so I guess we'll send them to the Citadel. Call it good. We could upgrade this again. It's not a bad idea. Yeah, it's fine. Just need enough pipes to upgrade it one more time. At least doesn't have any. Alright, that'll do. Back to speeding the game up a bit. Once I check on trade routes. Alright. That'll have to do for now. You just have no flour whatsoever, huh? I might have to consider a second supplier at this rate. If we're gonna struggle that much to keep up with production, might just not happen without help. So we'll do that. You need a person on the hearth. Excellent. And we need more housing too. 12, 14, 16. That's enough for the humans for now. This is 12. Yeah, this is 12, 14, 16, 18. That's enough for the beavers. And for the harpies, they need uno more. And they should be good. And that should do it, barring any unfortunate happenstances that I did not foresee. Which, not impossible, is unlikely. Anything good? Again, not really. Woodcutters run out of wood. That's shocking. You go up here then. Go up here and chop. Get to it. Chop chop, in other words. Ha 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 jokes. Plus on the pie production doesn't seem all that exciting. Brickyard also doesn't seem that exciting. Nor does the provisioners. This all kind of sucks. Not sucks so much that I want to give up my half of my amber for it. I don't know about any of that. Bathhouse is still stocked, so everybody has a nice +5. The forum's done, +2 to pie production. Lovely. That was all I needed for that, right? Yeah. Yeah, I don't really have to make packs anymore. Let's go ahead and turn those off. Packs provisions are still useful. That's how you do any trade whatsoever. This is all fine. It's all fine, ultimately. Anything good in the blueprint? Still no, it's the same blueprint as before. I just got a reputation point, saw the blueprint glowing blue, and I was like, oh, new blueprint. Oh, I love that dopamine in my brain. Oh boy. Love that for me. Are you done with pickled goods? You sure and certainly are. Okie dokie. Still looking for a way to make tools, scrolls, and ale. All that's done. Lovely. I don't get a bonus for producing in there, so I think it's best to keep making pickled goods in the granary. But I could use the porridge. It's not like crazy to have porridge around for the humans. So just cap it at 50, put somebody in there. That'll be good enough. Ooh, actually let's put a non-human in there. So we want the humans to be gathering mushrooms and herbs, and spices, and trinkets and baubles. All that good stuff. I don't know what I'm saying. My brain's off. I'm too tired for this. Why am I flagging so much? It's weird. I slept okay. You know, for once. Any good clearance deals? I could sell some berries. I certainly have an excess number of those. Likewise with coal, but the price is kind of crap. Clay I've got plenty of. The price is like just okay. Not really interested. Anyway, let's get some people in here, make more planks and more flowers more quickly. Hopefully that should keep us fully saturated on biscuits and pies. Hopefully. Wouldn't mind making copper bars either. Not sure what I'm going to use them for, though. In fact, it feels like I'm just wasting coal on that, now that I think about it for more than a second. but it's fine. So I have a ton of tools also. If we had more manpower, I'd be sending somebody to get the cash. Alright, hello Isabel. What do you have for me? Flame amulets are nice. Let's make constantly woodcut during the storm. It's very good. Export? Maybe. None of these are super useful, unfortunately. This could be, though. Yeah, there's no way I'm not picking that. Okay. That's good. Let's pick up the tool shop. Because that makes tools, and I want to make tools. Gosh, then what do we get? Feels like we have everything. Oh yeah, the scribe! The scribe, of course! Of course we want the scribe. Yes. Those are the linchpins I needed. Okay. Slap down a tool shop here, slap down a scribe over here next to all the other harpy buildings. We can get those scrolls and ales made. And tools. Pipes. That will be exquisite. Just downright peachy. Also wouldn't be like crazy to make barrels either, given how much metal we have. Because naturally I needed to eat my words from last time about how, well, we're probably not going to make any barrels because barrels suck. Stupid barrels. Who likes barrels? Nobody likes barrels. That was me. That was me from before. It sounded really dumb. It was very sad. Very sad indeed. We don't really need luxury goods anymore. Shouldn't have let that be built constantly for that long. Guess we're okay, huh? We do need more people making fabric, though. On that note, I also need way more plant fibers. It's probably my actual bottleneck. Harpies are a touch upset. Is what it is there. Running low on drizzle water too. I really need those pipes made so that I can upgrade the drizzle geyser to full. So I don't have the spare people to put on it. Don't have much spare people whatsoever, in fact. I guess I could pull somebody off like non-essential stuff. Like getting meat and stone. Yeah. Get them building. It'll do. Just. More fabric. I demand more. More? Yes. More. Should also consider tearing this down now that I have all 3 Stormforged cornerstones. Right? I got all 3, I'm not crazy. Flame amulets. Export. Oh yeah, the smuggler. Yeah. Yeah. Got all the benefits I needed from it. Is good. Is good and good. Very good. Yes. They're all where they would need to be. Put you in the greenhouse. Fill the trapper's camp back up, I guess. You in the herbalist camp. Get you in the geyser pump. And the rest can be builders, I guess. Still do's a little spooky. But, you know, it's October. Things are supposed to be a little bit spooky. Alright. Come on now, Harpies. I need you to work with me. It's 14, need another Harpy house. In fact, I need more human houses too. In fact, we're past the point where we need a third hearth. Bit of a rare occurrence, that. Maybe down here? Over here? Down here is less of a run to the thing. The warehouse. That's the thing I was trying to say. The thing I meant, that thing. It's probably fine. Human resolve has gotten low. Yeah, we're suffering from a lack of coats. And good housing, and porridge. And pie. Kinda weird, honestly. I know I have these guys set to do a whole lot, but like, figured we'd at least keep up with the pies and the porridge. Perhaps I overestimated them. Also, are we actually running a deficit with somebody on the pump? That's weird. Maybe I need to cool it a little bit. Bed and breakfast is okay. Meat specialization is okay. Could rather, like, get something better. Maybe Vineyard Town? Maybe? Not only producing much wine, if any. And not actually producing any. Awkwardly. I don't care much about the smelter, nor salvaging tools. I wonder if the haulers moving faster counts my little robot haulers. I don't know. Let's buy it and see. Well, I won't see because I won't know how fast they were going before, but... Details! Kinda have everything I need now, huh? Right. A few things I need, but we'll get there eventually, probably. It's all made better elsewhere, so I may as well just delete it. Likewise, the workstation. Alright, any humans not being used to their fullest? Go to the monastery. Reduce hostility, please. That will be lovely. Thank you, autosave, for making my camera go into the next year. Loved that for us. Farleth is leaving. This is my last chance to buy anything, which I don't think I care to. Could sell my luxury goods that I accidentally made a bunch of. Certainly not crazy to do. Definitely have had worse ideas. Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here. No one needs you. Okay, luxury goods are turned off, aren't they? Where did I make those? The artisan? Yeah, they've been turned off for a while. Good. Good, good. Yeah, basically just need to focus on more housing and another hearth, more or less. Which I think I'm gonna drop here, so I want this area cleared out, basically. And where's the other woodcutter? Way the heck over here. Yeah, that's fine. Although I kind of want it over here so I can upgrade this hearth. They need more space. Although, could probably do it now. This is a bathhouse after all. Let's make it a little, you know, let's make it a day spa. Put some lovely benches over here so people can chat with each other. A nice row of pretty flowers so they can look at the flowers and be like, oh, look at the flowers, they're so pretty. Need more comfort. Maybe fence it off so that people who are coming out of the spa aren't worried about being eaten by wolves. That sounds like a nice comforting thing. Let's do that. Yeah, that'll look good. I was just kidding about villagers being eaten by wolves. They'd be eaten by Eldritch horrors, much more likely. All that's good. Probably wouldn't mind another plantation right here. Only problem is staffing it. Well, that's some resolve. That means a free blueprint. Let's look at it, I guess. Maybe the brickyard is okay enough. I can put that down, then I can focus on, like, you know. I can focus the furnace from making bricks into making pie, which could make things more efficient. Or at least if enough to justify the existence of this. Plus, it makes pottery really nice and efficiently, which I certainly don't mind. So we'll do that. Turn off brick production here. Give back all the stone and clay. And the coal. Oh no, you were using the coal for copper. Sorry, my bad.
I just got those out of the warehouse, sir.
Yeah, well, what do you want me to say apart from my bad?
Maybe I won't do it again?
Well, let's Let's not wish for the impossible, huh? Anyway, time to pop caches open. Yep. Could just zoom through a bit. Oh yeah, this is worth selling. We've got a pretty excessive number of varieties, to be honest. May as well sell that for Mooney. Get you in the pipe. It's another reputation point, which is lovely. Who can I cut? It's really hard to cut people from their work right now. I'm not due for another batch of newcomers for a bit, too. It's mildly annoying, that. Glade event done. That was a cache opening up. Here's my last blueprint, if I care to have it. Kinda don't need any of these, if I'm being honest. Maybe I'll have use of them later. Okay. We will need pigment from berries, I think. That'd be good. So we can start making scrolls and ale. Don't really have any, like, anything we make scrolls out of. That's kind of funny. You're busy with the tools, or make ale out of. We have plenty of stuff. Now we do have the roots. Yeah, if we're making roots into flour, let's stop that. That's going to be... I think that is going to be saved for... I think that's going to be saved for beer exclusively. So, yeah... Pickled goods, yeah, it's not used there. Yeah, that's good, that's good. Maybe turn off wheat too. Only make mushroom flour. I have decreed it. And I'm the viceroy. So get decreed on. Punks. Oh, I don't have anybody making provision packs, do I? I just have so few people. Storm's incoming. Got someone on the blight post. They'll probably be enough to handle it. Probably. I can bring in new people. This? Sure, why not? Because we'll go up a hostility level, is why not. I mean, yeah. It's a good reason to pay, like, some attention to what I'm clicking on and the consequences of it, I guess. Just have to sack wood this year. Game is basically won. Just have to not lose at the last minute. Easy. Yeah, let's get another Harpy House down. That should be enough for everyone. Yeah, that's enough for everybody. Just need this one. Just need that hearth built. We can get the humans and beavers in nice digs as well. God, we are using so much drizzle water. It's kind of crazy. We also have 152 biscuits, so maybe I don't need to go like uber hard on the biscuit production in the cookhouse. Now that I look at it and am giving it even the mildest of ponders. Maybe I'm good. Okay. That all's good. Definitely want more people making more pie, although I need to uncap it too. We have 30, 40, or just like, I don't know, 120, that's fine. Certainly have enough raw materials for it, it's just a matter of throughput. I don't know, has anybody ever tried making a pie in a furnace? Is that a thing? A thing people just can do? So like, oh yeah bro, I was in my industrial furnace the other day and we were all like, oh man, I could go for some pie right now, and then my other bro was like, bro, I've got you covered, bro, and he just made a pie right there in the industrial furnace, and I'm like, bro, that's sick. Things that definitely happened. And make perfect sense. God, how are 3 artisans not keeping up with my need for coats? That feels nutty. Got plenty of fabric. Is it really just you're going slowly? Is it because I have you make barrels too? Is that the problem? I guess it could be a problem. Look at that day spa. It's beautiful. Benches so people could sit out from under the rain, talk to people, admire the flowers, and a nice fence so that, you know, they won't get attacked by bears. Aw, it's lovely. Love making towns pretty. It's my favorite thing. Okay, that should be good enough. Alright, it's year 9. This is gone on longer than I usually prefer my games to go. But I did take a very slow pace at it. Faster woodcutting is fine. This is probably quickly going to be better given how much water I'm using in my stuff, but I'm gonna pretend the game won't last long enough for it to matter. And if I pretend that's the case, then it will be the case. Yeah. Oh man. That definitely works and isn't crazy. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Glad we're on the same page. The same very smart, logical page. Oh yeah. Good job, us. We're so smart. guys out? You are out of roots. Well, that's fine, because there's a ton over here. I'm more than happy to pick those up. You still lack bricks, which means we really need that brickyard made, which lacks planks, but we have, like, an absurd amount of planks? Why hasn't that gotten built yet? Is it just because I've overloaded my 2 builders? Probably. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what the problem was. Ooh, hi, you're done with that. Good. Let's open some more caches then. Because if I can open the caches and turn in open or send the caches, we'll win. And that's the point of the game. Unless you count having fun, but who plays games to have fun, right? Crazy people, probably. I really just cannot keep up with code production, can I? I guess we'll make another artisan. That's just what we'll do. Run out of clay. That's fine. There's a clay pit here. Happy to pick at. Okay. Finally making the brickyard. Huzzah. Probably don't need 2 people in there, but I'm putting them in there anyway. You're done with pickled goods. I should really raise the cap now that I have way more beavers. Seems like a fine idea. These guys will make bricks. That'll be lovely. How's our mushroom production? 7 per is pretty nice. It's pretty hilarious. Drop a tavern down here, I guess. Right. And then, suddenly we got a ton of blight. Awkward, that. Also can't help but notice I can't possibly keep up with the amount of people I require to make scrolls and ale and keep them all satisfied. I should probably endeavor to do that. Speaking of stuff I should endeavor to do I have enough tools for this? No, but we will eventually. Once any of these are brought to the warehouse. So yeah. Games 1 just need to wait for the win, essentially. Fun times. Alright. It's a pretty good store too. Kind Soul, Unity. My favorite ones to get. Finished the game with 100 amber too, which is kind of funny. Anyway. To the world map. Man, I kind of want all of my games to be like nothing but dangerous glades. They're just easy, kind of. Stormbird egg. Oh. 30 eggs for the rest of the cycle, but -2 resolve during the storm for 2 games is real nasty. Also, I'm trying to go this way. I'm halfway done with the cycle. I probably should not be pivoting quite this hard in that direction. So I'll probably go to the Cursed Royal Woodlands next time, and that'll just be that. But that's for next time. I'm hungry, and my throat hurts, so I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna, call it a good stream. Did Baldur's Gate 2 against the Storm. It was a good day. It's a good day of streaming. I'll be back Tuesday for sure. And, because tomorrow I'm going to be doing other stuffs. But, yeah, no one to raid, looks like. So, yeah, I'll just call it here. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you had fun. Sorry, I was a little yawny around the end there, but, take what you can get, I suppose. And, yeah. Leave a follow if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Peace!